What's up, guys? It is it's Friday. Happy Friday. I am taking the day off. What I'm doing today is I'm gonna reinstall the rear deck lights, chase lights, for the Ram. I wanted to figure out a way to be able to add lights to the rear like I did before. And I'd seen some guys where they mounted them inside the bed to where they were like on the end cap of the bed. The problem I had with that was it was, if you wanted to put a tonneau cover up, anything like that, it was in the way. And secondly, it wasn't high enough to where it could effectively provide good rear-facing light while you're, because most full-size trucks, they sit at a rake, so the front end sits lower, the rear end sits higher, so you need to have it off of the bed by at least a few inches in order to accommodate that. I got over to Diode Dynamics, they're down the road from me, and just shooting shit with the guys over there, and Chris over there kind of came up with the idea. He goes, "Hey, what are these bolts doing in the back of your truck right over here?" He goes, you could get an L bracket, have it powder coated, and then you should be able to have your rear facing lights. So I did not go and build my own brackets. Instead, I bought like a 50 pack of these L brackets off of Amazon. I'll include them in the link if they're still up. But that worked flawlessly. So they're on the truck now. Now it's a matter of getting everything wired up. The trick of this is I had to use a set of channel locks to get this off. The Torx broke it free, and then I use a channel locks to get it off. But what I'm going to do is right here, I'm just going to do touch-up paint, like on a paint pen where it's got a brush and whatnot. But you can see they're both on either side looking good. I picked up what I came for. So you got the packaging, I've already torn into it. This is the Max combo lens. You can tell it's a combo because up at top you got two semi-spot lenses, and on the bottom you got two semi-fog lenses. The Maxes are very similar to the Pros, but they have a little bit more output, maybe by a couple watts, one or two. 36 point something is the Pro, and 38 watts is the Max. And then the lenses have a deeper tint of orange to them. Amber, let's say amber. So they have a very, very much amber here. And they've tested them. If you want to run a red backlight on your pods, you can still do that. So you can still have your brake lights working alongside your chase lights. For chase light purposes, a lot of guys want to go spot. I am in the Midwest. A chase light is not a chase light for me. Obviously, I want the color, I want the look to it, I want that Baja styling. But if I am kicking up so much dust on some of these Missouri gravel roads that you can't see my truck, I would hope no one's going to be that close to me. This is more so I can see downrange to the boat ramp. Ease of loading and unloading the boat, ease of hooking up a trailer, setting up camp, whatever the heck it is I'm doing that day. And I use rear-facing lights a lot. So that's why we're using combo, because I still need flood coverage, but I still want to be able to get that light back there. Without further ado, I'm going to get these set up. First, I got to move them onto the SS3 Maxes, and then I will get them on the truck. Let's do this. Drop this cable down. Realistically, center will work. As good as I can by hand. Reach over. Tiny driver. Just down a few. up nice. So if you ever installed these pods, you take your nylon lock nut and you get it to fit these little holes here on the side. Ah, crap. And then I find it easier to kind of get them started. It's 5-30 seconds maybe. Yes, 5-30 seconds. So get that started. So there's the first one mounted up. I think it looks pretty good. Needs some adjustments, but we're good. Here's the other side installed. I'm pretty satisfied with this sweep going down into the back of the cab. They're pretty consistent. They look neat. This is the amber backlight. Now this is not right, just so you know. I think I've said it before, say it again. This needs to be red. It's a running light. But I have yet to hook this up and put a label on it, but there's the light switch for that. You can see what it does here in this parking garage. It's quite a bit. Could actually be angled down a little bit more, but no, actually it's pretty spot on. Holy crap. Yeah, it definitely works for a chase light. So, I don't know. I'd say that was a pretty good project. So that's it. Without going too crazy, if you needed the wiring diagram, pause the video right here, and that will be your wiring diagram. But you can also find that on Diode Dynamics website. Generally speaking, all of the pods are the same. The only difference is they all use 3 wires, 3 connections out of a Deutsch 4 DTS4 connector. But the reverse brake light ones, those ones will use 4 pins, all 4 of them. Generally, you don't have to worry about that unless you're building your own harnesses like I do. In my case, I just used quadplex automotive wire, 16 gauge. Actually, this application was, it was 16 gauge. So that's enough to carry about 10 amps, give or take, which is plenty. What, 80, almost 80 watts for both of these? 38 times 2. Yeah, so it's just 76 watts. It's fine. Overall, I really appreciate you guys watching this video. If you haven't liked and subscribed, do so. Yeah, we're gonna have some nice content coming up here soon. I have a lot of wiring to do in the boat, so if you're needing anything, if you would like me to make a video on a particular subject, comment and I'll do it. Yeah, so thanks guys.